Today, I literally thought about a deep topic, and I think it's time that I talk about it very deeply with you guys. This topic is how to be responsible while you are healing. As we may know, in healing process, it's the most kind of hardest things in life is the healing process, because in healing you have to face your shadows, you have to face yourself, you have to face a lot of things that you might not actually want to face. So the thing that happens in here is that most of the time we don't take responsibility. We blame people who caused us traumas and pain from the past, and we never actually like have like this pause to take a deep responsibility, right? To have a deep responsibility. So, but at the same time, if you take responsibility in your life, that will be one of the most powerful things that you will do in your life in healing. Now, why we don't actually take responsibility? The main reason is that we truly are scared to face our demons, to face ourselves in a very deep level, that we are scared to a very deep level that we truly, for us and for our brain and for our psychology, it's like death if I actually admit that I am responsible for my pain. Because the thing that happens with this is that it's so deep, and I think for me the reason is that for how much we're not used to hold our shadows to the level that we start to fear to admit them. And that's because in our society and cultures we are used to hate our shadows, to hate the dark side, to act like we are perfect and we are put up together. And that's why we cannot just like accept the idea to take responsibility. Because deep down in healing, when you take responsibility, you are admitting to yourself, I didn't cause my pain, that's true, but it happened to me, and it cost me something from within. That means I am deeply connected to that. So if I heal that pain and if I take responsibility, what's going to happen is that I am going to discover a lot of great things about myself. And that's what we actually don't do. That's the thing that we don't do, because we are so much used to just hating ourselves and hating the shadow and thinking that the shadow is actually not good, while it is very important element in our psychology. Another part of what it means to actually take responsibility while you are healing, you are saying to yourself also that, okay, I have been through that pain. As long as it caused me pain, that means I have something inside of me that is not developed enough to a level so as not to take the pain. What's gonna happen if we take responsibility in healing? The main thing that's gonna happen is that we are going to be so powerful to a deep level, because every time you are healing and you feel the pain, and I know the first part and the first process of healing is that you get angry and you start to blame people. And I'm not going to tell you not to do that, because that won't be fair at all. Because as long as you feel it, you have to express it. Even maybe it's not logical or anything, but in healing process, you have to express it the way it is. But as soon as you get into that stage and you move to the next stage, this is the moment when you have to go back to yourself and see that I am responsible, because it shows me parts of me that I need to evolve and develop. So that's why I am responsible. That's why I'm not gonna blame anyone. That doesn't mean you will forgive people or anything like that, or you won't put boundaries. Absolutely not. You do whatever you feels right for you. But when you are with yourself, you have to come to this place where you take responsibility, where you say, yes, they caused me the pain, but it's because I have something inside of me that is not empowered enough, so I have to empower it. In my healing journey, when I First of all, of course, I get angry, so I curse a lot and everything. I gotta release the anger. And after that, as soon as I remember, I say to myself, it's not about them, it's about me. It never was about them, it's all me. Suddenly, I feel everything changed. Suddenly, I feel relaxed. Suddenly, I feel like, oh, I'm better. Like, I'm fine. Nobody in the outside is going to take the authority of my own healing. Because that's actually what happens. When you don't take responsibility, you allow the process of healing. Actually, who make the choice for you to heal or not is other people. And that is something that you don't want to have, especially in healing, because healing should be done by you 100%, taking the full responsibility. Because when you do that, when you take responsibility, you are the one who finish it. But when you don't, it's still kind of, there's a lot of energy ties around people. And when you don't take responsibility, you allow people to actually decide whether you heal or not. Remember that. I'll say it again. When you don't take responsibility in healing, you allow people, when you don't take responsibility in healing, you allow people to decide for you whether you have to heal or not, and how fast that process should be or not. And that's something, and that's a position you don't want to be at. Okay? So for me, that's one of really, really the most powerful topics ever, is to take responsibility by remembering it's never about them, it's all about you. And you just have to go back within and see that everything they caused you in pain in it, that they caused you in it because you actually have something inside of you that needs to be empowered and get empowered. As soon as you keep doing this, you're going to feel a lot of freedom, you're going to feel a lot of strength, and you're going to take back your power. Because that's the rule in life. Every time you push, you give power. When you involve people in some things that they shouldn't be involved in, you give them power over you. But when you take the full power, the full responsibility, when it is important to take it, this is when you win. This is when you become empowered. And nobody in this life is going to actually make you powerless. So this is how you take responsibility in your life, in healing, because it is just this much crucial. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this benefit you. Make sure you subscribe, you like this, and you share it with anyone that actually this might help them. I see you in another video. Namaste. Bye bye.